Do you know why World War I started and how it changed the world? Let's find out. World War I, also known as the Great War, was a global conflict that lasted from 1914 to 1918. It was one of the deadliest wars in history and involved many of the world's major powers, divided into two opposing alliances, the Allies and the Central Powers. The main reason for the outbreak of the war was the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria by a Bosnian Serb nationalist who was part of a terrorist group called the Black Hand on June 28, 1914. This event set off a chain reaction of alliances and declarations of war. The Central Powers were made up of Germany, Austria-Hungary, and the Ottoman Empire. The Allies were made up of France, Russia, and the United Kingdom, as well as several other countries including Italy, Japan, and the United States. The war was characterized by trench warfare, with both sides digging in and fighting from trenches. On the home front, people worked in factories to support the war effort and planted victory gardens to grow food. Women also took on new roles, such as working in jobs previously only done by men. It also saw the introduction of new technologies, including tanks and chemical warfare. Despite the Central Powers initially making significant gains, the tide of the war turned in favor of the Allies. This was due to a combination of factors, including the entry of the United States into the war and the successful implementation of a blockade by the British Navy. On November 11, 1918, an armistice was signed between the warring parties, bringing an end to the fighting. The war resulted in the deaths of an estimated 9 million soldiers and 7 million civilians. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, officially ended the war and imposed heavy penalties on Germany. The war had a profound impact on the world, leading to the collapse of empires, the redrawing of national boundaries, and the rise of new ideologies such as fascism and communism. It also set the stage for World War II, which broke out just 2 decades later. As always, like and subscribe for more informative videos.